in the strip club, ran out of one, started throwing 100. Nigga, I came from a shit. The whole world been waiting on me. From that night far away, the R&D gave it to my little homie. Nigga, ain't no more move parts with Mr. Goldman. I can't jet the Johnny. Ain't no more outfits from Southland Mall. They set up made in London. Couple hoes jumped off my bed, majority waited on me. She just acting faithful to you till I get home. Trust me, homie, feeling patient. I might do a demonstration off GP. I ain't shot nothing in like 4 years. I ain't sent a hit in 3. Don't let that verse go to your head. Ain't nobody slime as me. I'm the one from around the corner where they snake Martin Luther King extra aggressive. Out in traffic, cause I ain't staying in the back seat. Everywhere I go, it's cars trailing, cause reckless ain't driving me. I get mad when I look around and my members ain't what they supposed to be. What's going on?
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Sooners will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tennessee's offense will go to work first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man...
Off a jail call, I'm real rich. Make sure she cover my name up if you plan on keeping the bitch. I signed the deal and went to jail. They ain't even seen me pop my shit. I'm just not bound to train. They say my name. I've been bored.
You might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football where you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big time.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
They'll go to the ground. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, two great ball running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses and some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Quick step and go. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Volunteers are marching down the field. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. On the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Release to the back. got his man in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door. First and goal.
Makes the catch. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT.
I ain't choose the street, they chose me. Stepping on shit my lane. I ain't choose the rap, it chose me. My name held too much weight. Type of friends I got where I'm from. Got your guy that told me Drake. When you meet me, you gon' get real motivated. Same day, don't touch all play it out. Go get your favorite bullet on your face. I rap when I'm told. I rap when I got shit to say. SF90, I'm allergic to Corvettes. Fuck a PA. This the F8, not a CA, nigga. Mystery edition. In the May. Oh my God, what happened to the Virgil edition? In the Ray, wide body, colored in black badge edition. In this thing, cat pack since I left that man, you stuck, little nigga. We all on the race to the top. These niggas stuck, can't get no bigger. I got rich a while in jail, locked in the feds, out doing niggas. Now my watch got on the watch. My chain got more chains than you niggas. Ain't no such thing as real niggas, but I'm damn sure ain't counterfeit. 10 M's in a bank, then when Fed got penitentiary. Ordering Ferraris off a jail call on real rich. Make sure she cover my name up if you plan on cheaping the bill. I signed the deal and went to jail. They ain't even seen me pop my shit. I'm just not buying a chain. They say my name.
7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oklahoma's offense has the ball for the first time. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Gardner. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Second down, he'll throw it. He makes the grab. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Blasted as he lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Lynn. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. And this passing game has him calling Boomer and answering Sooner again.
And they're starting to get this crowd jacked up and this crowd riled up. And listen, they love their team. And, dude, think about all the success Oklahoma has had over the years. Different cast of characters. But one thing they always have, offensive success.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, and made a nice tackle to force a quarterback.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Well, that is a gutsy play call on that fourth down. I think everybody here in the stadium, including myself, was expecting them to try to throw the football, but they ran it.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Rides the back and leaves it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooners.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Pulls and fired complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Vols decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Looking for a man. It's Gardner. Right on the money. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Running back searching for a hole. Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though. I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
You want to talk about building a drive around a guy first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is a guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
That's okay.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. To the air. It's St. Clair. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw go.
There he goes. He has the first and still on his feet. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it, and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. The pursuit, wow, that was so good defensive.
And as they come to the line of scrimmage here, you can take the lead with a field goal, but a touchdown here gives you extra cushion. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Gardner. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on!
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Sooners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds us back in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Sometimes a play like that, incorporating the back in the passing game, almost seems like cheating. It's so easy.
Yep, because you can run it against man or you can run it against zone. If you're patient, obviously, with zone coverage, he can come open. But man-to-man, I like my chances of a running back versus a linebacker. So nice job by the quarterback, nice job by the running back.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Calls his own number. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Looking for room at the 40. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
They'll immediately call timeout.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw in that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Reads it, fires complete. All the way down to the 27-yard line time before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Volunteers want to move quickly. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Oh, what a move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. They go to the ground.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Spreads the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer.
When I'm told, I rap when I got shit to say. SF90, I'm allergic to Corvettes, fuck a C8. This a F8, not a C8, nigga. Mastery edition. In the May, oh my God, what happened to Virgil edition? In the Ray, wide body, colored and black badge edition. In the same scat pack since I left that man, you stuck, little nigga. We all on the race to the top, these niggas stuck, can't get no bigger. I got rich a while in jail, locked in the feds, out doing niggas. Now my watch got on the watch, my chain got more chain than you niggas. Ain't no such thing as real nigga, but I'm damn sure ain't counterfeit. Hit 10 M's in the bank, then when Fed got penitentiaries. Ordering Ferraris off a jail call on real rich. Make sure she cover my name up if you plan on keeping the bitch. I signed the deal and went to jail. They ain't even seen me pop my shit. I'm just not buying the chain, they say my name.
And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
from the Sooners, ready to go on offense. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what of our plan of action is now moving forward on them. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, he had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Gardner. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him.
Bitch, I'm fresh from out the fed. I ain't fresh from out the fed, baby. Come put that puss on it. This fucking strip club ran out of one, start throwing 100. Nigga, I can't fumble shit. The whole world been waiting on me. Kept that knife all the way to R&D, gave it to my little homie. Nigga, ain't no more move faster.
The 31 and a big pickup on that one.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Unloads quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Gets it out quickly. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. The corners are walked up tight. On second and goal, he gets another chance. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
They'll run the sneak for it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the touchback. So here is the Tennessee offense. Leaves it with the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense will have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Red Hawks have methodically built this advantage, and I wonder if an interception from one of the stars in that secondary might not seal the deal. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Louisiana Tech. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Lynn.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Gardner. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. One final play before the end of the quarter. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got his man. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Lofts one high and deep. Got it! No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defensive coordinator was really pleased with his unit after registering 3 sacks last week. He wanted to add a few more wrinkles in their blitz packages to see if they could build on that in this game. So far, they hadn't gotten to the QB until that last play just now. Now let's find out if they can crank up the heat.
He'll take the deep shot. He's got it up to 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Got him downfield. Strong, firm tackle. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. To the air, it's Gardner. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Ripping up a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Going to swing it on second down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They booted away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Gilliam. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Trying to get behind the defense. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to keep clock. They've got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this football game.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Grab behind the line. It's Moses. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but you got to keep that clock moving.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in the backfield.
Right down the boulevard. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Sooner offense returns to the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to pass. Here's the pressure.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the field.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
To stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. He wants a big play here late. He's got it down the right side. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Defense not showing press coverage. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build.